Talk a little bit more about that. Arun Thukral, MD and CEO at Axis Securities, joins us on the show right now. Arun, still counting down to when the Nifty is going to make it to that all-time high. While it may be just an academic level, we're almost there. But the fact of the matter is that the rally has been very, very narrow. If I look at the contributors which have really aided this move on the Nifty, it's Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv. There's a Unilever in there, there's an Asian Paints and a few others. Do you sense that as we approach to an all-time top and the rally moves forward from here, perhaps the Nifty move could get a little more broad-based, or do you sense it's going to be a few of these blue-chip quality names which are going to keep the index afloat?
Good morning. So, what you are saying is right, that we are inching towards a new high, and the rally is not broad-based. Maybe 3-4 stocks have contributed. But I think for the last few days, last 2-3 days, we are seeing that yes, there is a mid-cap buying also started. And after this GST thing, where 80 consumer-centric item, where the duty reduced from 28 to 18%, I think after that there is some buying in some of the mid-cap companies. And what we are talking is a consumption boom, because as we move towards a $2,000 per capita income, and I think the consumption will grow, and on the back of a third good monsoon also. So we are going to say good buying in these kind of stocks. So hopefully now the rally should go broad based, and we should see better numbers going ahead. And more or less I think we have seen the bottom as of now, and maybe then later on it depends on the state election, general election, all whatever happens in the next year. But medium to long term, we continue to be bullish on the Indian economy and the stock markets, obviously.
Of course. But what have you made of the earnings so far? Which have been the standout performances to your mind?
So, if you look at FMCG and if you look at Hindustan Lever has been very good. There was I think 12% volume growth and 4% even price growth, so that has been great. And now the pricing power should return, and they should introduce new products also. So that again, the monsoon has been very good. Autos have been good. This Bajaj Auto numbers have been good. Maybe there is some market share game now, and that's why the price has corrected. If you look at IT, the results have been good. If you look at TCS, the digital services share going up, so that is also looking good. And maybe let's say L&T, Infotech. So wherever digital play is there, the IT should continue to do well. And NBFCs, we have seen Bajaj Finance stellar numbers. So again, the consumption boom story continues. So I think more or less, and some of the private banks have again come out with good numbers. So I think so far so good. So we have been happy so far with the results. And our belief in the story continues, and these are the sectors which are going to do extremely well in the coming years, coming months and coming years.
Have to talk about, Arun, what your thought is on the two-wheeler space, given the fact that after Bajaj Auto's commentary, there is, fear of a price war emerged within the two-wheelers, and the fact that most of these stocks have really taken a sharp knock ever since, most of them currently at 52-week lows. But do you see a value in a Bajaj Auto or a TVS, or for that matter, Hero MotoCorp? I understand you can't talk individual stocks, but just at large, your thoughts on two-wheelers.
Yes, we are definitely very positive on the two-wheeler space. Because what we are saying is that if the rural consumption grows, if the more money is in their pocket, so and two-wheeler entry level, that is the first vehicle they buy. So there is going to be obviously some kind of a market share war and some kind of a price war. But maybe one of the companies said no, they will get into smart technology, they will not cut prices. Because to a certain extent you can take a knock in pricing, but I think the demand will be there, and when we are talking about the kind of penetration level in our country and the kind of opportunity size, I think we should see good numbers, and all that companies should continue to do well, and these are the opportunities to add more if there is a knock in the prices. But if you look at the story, I think story looks good.
Story for cement looks good. What ACC has done, you think you can extrapolate that for the rest of the sector?
Cement, actually ACC obviously has come out with good number, but we are more or less not very positive, neutral on the sector, for the simple reason that there is a huge supply, and if you look at from 2019 to 2021, there are a lot of supplies going to add. And if you look at revival in the real estate, obviously the affordable housing has done well, but if you look at the other sector, the other part of the market, that has not done too well. So maybe we'll wait and watch, because there's a huge capacity issue. But as of now, yes, the ACC has come out with good number, but as of now, this is not our preferred sector. We are neutral on the sector.
So where else are you finding opportunity in the market, Arun, to invest and deploy money into right now?
So as we said that FMCG is there, then consumer durable, consumer discretionary, auto and auto ancillaries, we continue to be very bullish, because the kind of penetration level, if we say still there are 18 cars per 1000, and a lot of, then again on the infrastructure, before the election year there is more money going to be spent on infrastructure, and many projects will be completed. So all asset light companies will do well. And then home improvement space we are bullish, housing finance companies we like, and now after some correction the prices have come to a level where one can start buying again. And even textile, we are the largest cotton producer, and we should and because of the China and US trade war, so we should get the benefit, because our labor prices, our wages are much lower than China. And even chemicals, where the production is going to be shifted to east because of better facilities here and better preference for the country. So these are some of the, and again private banks with retail focus, NBFCs. So these are the spaces where we are telling our customer investors to get in.
Okay, Arun, we wish you the very best. Thanks very much for joining us this